Volume is too low. Mm. There we go. Now it's at least audible. Yeah, I slept too much already.
Shut the fuck up!
Wasn't there someone else here? Gem working trainer. Oh yeah, I haven't messed with gems at all, have I? Gem craft mastery. Craft 140 garnet. Alright. Garnet. So, Geneva. It's a tier 1 gem, isn't it? There we go. Not sure why it was searching that, but okay. Oh, there's only 2 places to get garnet on the world. Alright. So, near Lost Shrine. Alright. Mostly, yes. Emoji fan, mostly. I'm not tired at all. So I figured, you know what, I'll just do a little bonus stream earlier. Because I was going to stream early on Sunday and ended up sleeping until Joel woke me up to go to board games. Ugh, I slept way too long. Woke up feeling like a half-baked zombie. Or baked into a half zombie, I don't know. A baked half zombie? Maybe that one's more accurate, I don't know. Right, I'm going to key on. Brain a little slow. I'm not going to play Dota and risk waking up my housemates this early in the day. I don't want to play Dota before like 9 o'clock when everybody's up. Does that make sense? You know how Dota gets me riled up. Baba's you, maybe. I don't know. My head's not entirely there for Baba's you. Like the last time I was doing it and I was very fucking frustrated, my brain was just not working. And that's why I was spazzing out more than usual. It's currently 4 a.m. here. Why do these beggars even try? Oh, sometimes people will message groups in SL and be like, can anyone lend me like 500 Linden? I'll promise to pay you back." They don't. It's all scams. Every single one. It's all scams. Anyone who falls for it's fucking idiot. Because think about it, there is no way to tell if other people have took them up on this. Or, you know, just donated out of the kindness of their hearts. Like, that person asking for 500 ends up with 5,000. If you're wondering what the conversion ratio is, you know what, let me just look it up right now, what the conversion ratio is. Okay, the going rate. Okay, for $1, 243 lindens per dollar. So 1 linden is basically equal to, well, no, that doesn't work. Okay, so a linden is less than 1 cent right now. Minimum buy amount's like $2.50. Okay, so yeah, so the minimum buy amount is like 607 linden for $2.50. It's the current market rate. It fluctuates. It's a trade market. Apparently the best buy rate is like 632, so it's not much of a difference. But yes, if you're wondering, you can, if you're good enough at creating things, especially stuff using mesh. If you're really good at creating stuff that's in mesh, well scripted, looks nice, and are relatively decent at marketing, you can make a killing in SL by converting linden that people are paying you into real money. It's a slight loss, because, you know, it's a transaction and they, of course, take a cut. But you can, like, if someone says they have, like, 50,000 linden, that's a good... actually, just curious. Let's say if someone had 50,000. That's equivalent of 100 and, let's see, estimated value of $199. So 50K is about 200 bucks. Although there's a trading limit of $2,000 every 30 days. Actually, it's also daily. Huh. Well, that's my limit, but yeah, there's various rates. It's a whole market. I mean, SL's been around for over 15 years. Well, I'm saying that was like 50,000. Most objects in SL that are well designed are about 3,000 each. Like avatars and stuff. You sell an avatar for around 2,500 or something. That's really good. Or heck, even like, and you get like 1,000 people buying that. You made a little bit of money. And as long as you keep your store up and running, it'll continue to give you funding. You can make money in it in SL. It's hard, but you can do it. I am not a creator, so unfortunately I can't. I have attempted to do it, and I'm horrible at it. Ah, I found the garnet outcropping. I might as well just kill a garnet golem. It's going to give me the most. Yep, one swipe. Unsurprisingly. I haven't made anything for SL. Like I said, I attempted. The only thing I ever made was a Sonic the Hedgehog statue. And I couldn't even upload it to SL. Because it was too high poly, and when I lowered the poly down, it didn't look as good. I don't even know if I have it anymore. Or even what I named it. It's such poor quality, it would have went in a freebie box. Alright, I have more than enough garnet. Yeah, well, there's a couple of, there was this one Battleship game that I enjoyed from this guy. But apparently this guy died. Died from COVID, apparently. And because he died, he was unable to pay for his land and such, so his account got banned. Because that's just how it is. If you can't pay, like, if your account is high enough tier, and you can't pay for the account, because obviously you're dead, you're banned. Like, your account gets banned because you didn't pay. You basically got evicted from SL. It's just how that works. And yeah, I guess he never finished his project. He had a nice little Starship game. I mean, he had other things he was working on too, which, yeah, we'll never get an update. Sadly. And apparently this other creator that made Prim Wars, which was a really old game where you had little soldiers and you pitted them against somebody. You basically put down a mat and you had a Prim Wars HUD and you just did a little game. You had money that generated like every second, and you spawned buildings, tanks, infantries, and just tried to overrun the enemy by countering what was coming at you. It was just a fun little game, and apparently they died too because their account's gone. Their store is just missing. It no longer exists. Nah, Second Life is way too not safe for work to stream it. Plus, it's pretty boring to stream it. I mostly just interact with people I know. I go to Sims sometimes and talk to randoms. I don't do much on it, really. Talk to friends when they come online. It's basically just my social outlet, or one of them, when I'm not at board game groups or whatever. No, I have no idea what the Prim Wars creator, what happened to him. He either left or he died. Like, it was a long time ago. He made Prim Wars back in 2008. Yeah, that's a fucking long time ago. I was surprised I remembered. I just typed in Wars in my inventory and I got a copy of it. I'm like, oh, I happen to have this. And I took a look at some information, and I'm like, oh, this was from 2008. Fuck, I'm old. I'm not gonna play Dota at 4:30 a.m. Oh yeah, I was going to Drok. Oh, other players. Hello. Oh yeah, KO. Have you tried playing this at all yet? Yeah. Oh, over here. No, not interested in sleeping. I've slept too much already last 2 days. Garnet. Right, I have to use search button. Me smart. Made more than I needed to, and that's perfectly fine. Craft amethyst. I'm gonna guess this is 70 then 140 for amethyst. I'm just gonna shove the rest of these. Oh. Nah, just destroy the garnet. I could always gather more. It's a tier 1 gemstone. It's not used for that much. Oh, iron veins. You couldn't get it to run on your PC, Gherkin? That's weird. Did you make sure to have it install like all the DirectX's and whatnot, you know, all that old school stuff? It doesn't run without that. Also, I think they fixed it. Yeah, I think they fixed it with a newer launcher. It no longer forces itself into your programs folder. It instead asks you to choose an appropriate folder to install it in. Because the programs folder with some people, because of how Windows operates things, unless you turn it off, I turn mine off so it doesn't bother me, it'll sometimes just not work. Because it's considered a protected folder, and Astaria doesn't ask for permissions like other programs do. Because it doesn't ask for permissions, it's not given those permissions and will literally just not work. Liver, if you showed him, then is probably done wrong. If you have legitimate problems running it, I would suggest simply asking in the support section on their Discord. Amethyst. Oh, AME. I'm stupid. Looks like Amethyst is located on Abandoned Island. Mostly. Alright. Abandoned Island. Fuck, how do I get there again? I think just from the main portal hub I can get to Abandoned Island. No, you don't. I'm running Windows 10 and I can run it just fine. Also, that card game, KO, you can try it if you want. It's strange. I don't really like it. It's very, very, very fucking weird. Like, I've played some oddball games, but this one takes the cake. It's not what I thought it was. I thought it was, you play cards like, oh, do 5 damage with a fireball, hit with a dagger for 3. Technically, yes. But the way it works is you have a deck of cards and you had the first card revealed, like say it's a 1. That 1, you have a tableau of cards that are all face down except for the very top of the tableau. And they have various effects on them, like braided and other things, where like you have your 5, you can combo that 5 with a 4 or a 6, and then they have to go in sequential order where it's either 4, 5, whatever. The more cards that you can basically stack together, and they can go ascending or descending, so if you have like a whole bunch of 1s and 0s scattered in your tableau, you can do them all. You just go 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. As long as you go up 1 or down 1 from whatever the last card you picked was, you can get a combo going. The non-combat sections, you just keep going, and hopefully you're able to get all your cards in one hand, essentially. One reshuffle of the deck. If you can get all of them, then it gives you a good score. The higher combo you can get, the more energy you get, and that energy is used to buy passives and whatnot. Passives, active skills. I mean, it's a decent game, but it's fucking strange. Did I finish One Piece? What's currently on Netflix, yes. It's... oh boy. Wild ride that last season, that's for sure. I mean, it's not that bad of a game, but it also has combat. The combat works by running up combos. Combos increase the damage that you do, and there are 3 different types of cards. You have defensive cards, magic cards, physical cards. Whatever cards that you take, and whatever cards basically that you combo with for your deck, will charge your spells. Your physical attack, your spell, or your defensive ability. You only get one of each. You also have, like, utilities which don't charge up. You just use them whenever you need to. And the way it works is essentially like the enemy has a card or two that they charge up, and you're trying to defeat them before you take much damage, because I was playing on normal mode. There's 3 different modes. Normal's right in the middle. Normal mode, you only heal at the end of a chapter instead of every fight. I had to do this one fight at 1 HP. I killed a boss on 1 HP because I managed to rack up a high enough combo that I had a heal item, which allowed me to survive its first attack, which it was almost guaranteed to do. It basically has started with a charged attack that I was able to just barely avoid, and its other attack I was able to use my defense. You have a physical or magic defense. I was using a physical because it only had 1 magic attack. And I knew that was coming next, so I basically healed to avoid dying to the magic attack, and then I used a block to avoid its physical attack, and just barely managed to wombo combo it. By racking up a high enough combo, I did enough damage to basically 3-shot it. It was damn close. I think I had to restart like 5 or 6 times. Yeah, I managed to do it on 1 HP. It was kind of impressive. It's a very strange story-based game. Not really. I barely play the games that I have. Nah, I don't like RuneScape. RuneScape just kind of killed themselves for me. For D&D style games combat, I have Pillars of Eternity that I've been playing on and off. I haven't gotten very far in it. Very strange game as well. Not exactly my style. What was I doing again? Oh, right. I was trying to find... I was going to go to Abandoned Island. There we are. I played RuneScape back when it was old school RuneScape. I don't really want to revisit that bullshit. Honestly, RuneScape's just... I spent so many hours in RuneScape. I just don't want to go back. I really don't. Where are these gemstones? They're around the side, aren't they? Side on the top or side on the bottom? Looks like they might be on the top. Well, I also don't have any speed modifiers in my equipment. That's why I'm a little slow. Ah, here we go. Rose quartz, amethyst. Found it. Like I said, I have played the shit out of RuneScape. Never maxed myself out or anything, but I played enough where I'm just burnt out from it. I wanted to do the whole guilds thing and all that, and just... I don't know, something happened in my life where I basically just lost the account because I didn't play it for a long time, and then it got hacked, and I was like, okay, I give up. I mean, hell, I used to play... What was that stuff called? You know the whole Void Knight Outpost thing? They had a mini game attached to the Void Knight Outpost where you played this strategy game. I loved the shit out of that. That was my jam. I was pretty good at it too. Like, I found the dumbest strategy and it worked against most, which was just having like 3 champions and basically a suicide unit. The suicide unit would lure the enemy in, and then you just went forward with your champions and just destroyed everything. Because it took a lot of effort to knock a champion down, especially if you buffed them up. It took way too much effort. And you basically had your little scout just run in and die. Like, you didn't care about it. I ran him in just to do 1 point of damage, just so... Yeah. It was dumb. Especially if you use the counterattack buff. Yes, it's RS3. It basically is a dead zone. Last I looked at it, nobody plays it anymore. Pretty much all the RuneScape 3 side content is dead. Like, all of it is dead as a doornail. Because most of it is either pointless or pointless. How do I take my coffee with cream and sugar? They actually made it where the quest for Shield of Arav, by the way, in RS3, the Shield of Arav can now be completed without somebody else. You can get both halves now. Or something like that. Oh, I got plenty of amethyst now, I think. It wouldn't hurt to get more. It's crafting XP. I honestly think the evolution of combat update was good in the first half. When they added in like 300 fucking abilities, they went too far. If they added in like 5 abilities, I would have been happy. I prefer iced coffee. Hot coffee is both flavorless and just fucking burns my tongue. I don't know how people take their coffee hot. I'm like, you have a tongue made of leather. Like, how do you even taste it if it just burns you? Yeah, but even letting it cool, like, even if it's lukewarm, it's just... Iced coffee just has more flavor. Unless, like, it's coffee out of my machine. I mean, it's a little hot. The previous coffee maker I had would make it at the perfect temperature. It would, like, kind of underheat it a bit. But to me, I could drink it as soon as it was done. Like, it was, like, perfect temperature. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. We have a bunch of it in the fridge, that's why I'm drinking it. Oh, it's always powder coffee. We don't use coffee beans here in the States. Usually. Amethyst. Make it just 70 right now. Or 96. Nah. 72. Oh! Craft 140 rose quartz. Alright. I guess I'll just make the rest of this amethyst then. Give myself some crafting XP. And destroy this amethyst. I don't need it. If I need it, I'll just get more of it. Rose quartz. Well, ironically enough, right where I got the amethyst was a bunch of rose quartz, so... The fuck is powdered coffee? You ever heard of something like Holgers? Which is not a very good brand. Maxwell House, for instance. Yeah. Maxwell House has been around for so long, it was on radio. Radio advertisements. Maxwell House Coffee. Good to the last. Drop. Like, I remember it. It's burned in my memory. Yeah, you call it instant coffee, kinda. Well, no. No, it's not instant coffee. Instant coffee is something you just plop it into water and stir it and it's done. That's instant coffee. Instant coffee usually tastes like utter garbage. No, powdered coffee usually has to go through a filter. Coffee grounds, yes. Yes, that's what it's... Ground coffee. I don't know why I was calling it powdered, sorry. My brain's kind of shut off right now. Just chilling. Yeah, sorry. Ground coffee is what it's called. You are right. Yeah, it's essentially powder. Yeah, that's I mean, ground powdered. Not much of a difference. I guess if it's powdered, it's a little finer grained. I needed rose quartz? Oh, there it is. I mean, so here's the thing. Taste is subjective. Taste is entirely subjective. Put it like here's a good way of saying it. You know those wine tasters? Yeah, you can literally pour the exact same wine from two different bottles, or literally just have it be wrapped in something and just take the label off for the other one, and they'll say that one of them was better than the other when it's literally the exact same drink from the exact same bottle. Taste is entirely subjective. A lot of it is based upon observation. That's why, like, fancy food at a restaurant that looks nice is typically considered better because it looks better, so it tastes better subjectively. When it comes to taste, spicy is literally a... I can't stand spicy food myself. I don't have a... I don't call spicy a taste, in my opinion. I think when it comes to, like, spicy and sweet, those aren't tastes. Tastes are the actual flavors of the food and how you like it. When it comes to spicy and sweet, those are adjustable values that are actually real things. Like, I prefer stuff that's sweet. There are other people that are like, stuff is way too sweet. Like, I had something where she was like she said it was too sweet, like extremely sweet. I tasted it and I was like, it could be sweeter. Like, also, like, taste is still subjective even when it comes to absolutes like sweetness, spiciness, saltiness. Like, I cannot stand spice at all. I mean, something can be sweet and spicy at the same time. I know. I think I had something like that. It was not good. Like, I prefer foods that are sweet. But when it comes to spicy, I cannot handle spice. Even a small amount of spice hurts me. Call me white as fuck all you want. You are right. I mean, look at me. If I was any whiter, I'd be a ghost. If I was any whiter, I would have a medical problem. Oh yeah, I can't stand like black coffee either. Bitterness is not a flavor I enjoy. Like, put it this way. The first time I ever tried coffee, I had it without cream or sugar because I didn't know any better. I still remember what my brain described to me as I tasted it, and it was something like roadkill on a very hot day ran over by a steamroller. It was fucking bitter as fuck. Like, it was so nasty. That's what my brain came up with. The only sweet thing I don't like is sweet and sour sauce. I used to love sweet and sour sauce, but I don't know if they just changed their formula, like at McDonald's, what I'm talking about. I used to have my chicken nuggets at McDonald's, because we always went to McDonald's every Sunday after church, and so, some other times too. But we would always, I would always get sweet and sour sauce with my chicken nuggets. Every time. It's just what I got. And I can't stand the stuff anymore. After a while, I switched over to honey mustard because for some reason my taste changed, and sweet and sour sauce just tastes absurdly bitter to me now. Last time I tried it, I was like, I used to enjoy this stuff. It's like all I taste is the sour. There's no sweetness. It's just ugh. I mean, maybe they changed their formula, but like the last time I got sweet and sour sauce, it was just bitter. Like, it was disgusting. Thoughts on fake meat? It does sound like a RuneScape track. If any of these sound like RuneScape tracks, they're probably open source tracks that RuneScape took because, yeah, these games came out at around the same time. Obviously, one took off more than the other. I mean, heck, this game is still surviving. More than I can say about some others. At least this game has a unique niche that at least keeps a very dedicated population. And honestly, a dedicated population is better than nothing. I mean, heck, it's probably the only reason, fucking ArcAge is still around. It has a dedicated population of idiots. Yeah, I know it's mean to say. But honestly, it's like... Fuck that other game. Alright, I maxed out my gem working mastery. Sweet. The game wants me to reload my client. At least it's much better at reminding me than it used to. It used to just crash. Although I haven't been to the crash areas. There's 2 of them. You know what they say, those that are gifted are those that are the most troubled. There's a give and take with everything. A give and a take. Those who are successful tend to be lonely. Those that are successful tend to be unsavory. Those that are unlikable tend to get far somehow. Yeah, gifted. I'm not even sure with what or if I am or what. I don't know. Just saying that there's pros and cons to things. There's a balance. Oh, what do you do in this game? Oh, right now I'm just doing some crafting quests. As you can see, my crafting level is 42. My combat level is 63. Levels max at 100, RuneScape style. I mean, well, those go to 99 or 120 with a boost. Anyway. So, I'm trying to get my crafting level up, because right now my crafting level, especially since I'm a caster type dragon, my crafting level is too low. It's just way too fucking low. I'm even almost... Actually, holy crap. I'm even behind on my horde level. I'm behind on my horde level. Oh, I gotta do some adventuring and get more horde. My horde is 3 levels behind. Has raids? Yes. The raids aren't really very well balanced right now. They're working on it. They're changing some systems to make the raids better. They're trying to make them where you can solo them less. They want raids to actually require multiple people. But certain raids you can solo with enough buffs, and if you just want to spend a few hours doing it, you can. Yeah, one-man raid. Some of them are doable. Some aren't. Reklar, I think, is the one most notorious for being soloed. If you're curious, look on YouTube, soloing Reklar. You'll find a few people that have done it. It's mostly them smacking him for a while. When he does something special, they hide behind a pillar, rinse, repeat until he's dead. And these are players, by the way. They're kind of AFK, though. But they're here. How many people are on right now, actually? Shouldn't be that many at 5 a.m. 16, yeah. Oh, Equinia Rialobo. Hello. I wonder if you're watching my stream right now and you just joined. You're going to be a mage. Okay. I don't know if you're watching my stream or not, but just going to give you a warning. Mage is the hardest to start with. I recommend starting with Cleric, so you'll at least get a basic heal spell to help you out. Mage is the hardest to start early because stuff will kind of just grind you into dust, because Mage, unlike the other classes, doesn't have very good defenses. I mean, well, they're a little better than they used to be, but they're still the squishiest to start out with. You want to start out with Cleric, maybe a little bit of Warrior, just to get some health, if nothing else. Because holy crap, you're squishy as a mage. You are an actual glass cannon. What would I do if not streaming? I have no idea. I don't even want to think about it. Anyway, oh, that's the quest, the Unzugelkeiten. I can go do that, mostly just to get it out of my inventory. Unzugelkeiten for trader. Oh, hello, Mifia. For trader who? I guess for the trader. Chitin, more chitin. Unzalgil. I forget. So, Zalgil. Alright. Zaggle. Ah, okay. The Oasis. So, Tower of Healing will get me close. Alright. Alright, wrong portal. Tower of Healing, there we go. I have tried PoE multiple seasons. I never really got past the 3rd chapter. I lost interest. Alright, so the Unzagala this way. Man, it's so nice being able to fly. I haven't played Elden Ring mostly because I don't know, it's just too many people got mad at me over summoning for a boss, the hardest one in the game, and I don't know, I just kind of lost gumption. I like lost my will to play it, really. Are these Unzagels? Or are these the desert scorpions? Okay, Unzagels are over here. Okay, there are Unzagels. These are flares. Good enough. Alright, should buff myself up. God, some of my buffs are so out of date. I still have promote level 2 when it should be level 4 at this point. So bad. Well, that's all my relevant buffs. They're also thinking of changing the casting animation, so it's a little less bipedal for dragons. I just got a Blighted Steel two-hand sword. Wait, did they fix these? Ooh. Okay, that's not bad. That is not a bad two-hand sword. Minus 3% recycle, so it just attacks slightly faster. Plus 4 damage delay adjusted against undead, 25% chance. Which is really good, because most enemies are undead. Most. So, this is amazing. 15% chance to just automatically hit isn't bad either. Especially against high evasion enemies. Alright. It's not bad. For a blighted drop, that's not bad. Oh, this granite chest is attackable. Okay. It's a mimic. Wow, Drain Bolt's really short range. I don't remember it being that short. So, there are two types of chests. Mimics and regular. Regular chests, dragons cannot open without a key. And dragons can't make keys, only bipeds can. So if a dragon wants to open a chest, they usually have to find one that's attackable. It's easy to tell because chests that are attackable are above level 1, and they have more than 10 health. Also, they attack back. I got a money belt. Will contain an average of 3 silver. Cool. A 5% chance of dealing 55 to 85 primal damage. Ooh, what do I currently have socketed? $55 to 85. This does... Oh. 75 to 115. Okay, yeah, this is... Oh yeah, this is a bright crystal of magic. This is only glowing. Yeah, this one's junk. Well, add it to Horde then. Armor crystal. Add to Horde. Oh, wait. I can use it for XP? Yes, please. Crystal of Flame, plus 15 flame. Add to Horde. Yeah. Blighted Steel Chainmail Belt, 46 armor. I mean, it gives 46 armor, but... yeah, it's junk. That's a neat sword, but it's level 45 and no one wants it. It's not a bad loot drop, but... I'm gonna add it to Horde. Glowing Alchemist Cog, add to Horde, or use it for XP. Sweet, 2000 Crafter XP. Journeyman Bladed Gladius. I can't describe it, yeah. I'll destroy it. It's blighted. No one really cares about blighted shit. Alright. Blighted stuff is usually not worth it. What does blighted mean? So, blighted means it's basically undead touched. It's blighted. So, the realm of death has essentially exploded over the land of Astaria because of the whole undead scourge thing. Ooh, more horde items. Here, I'll give a show an example. So looking at the map, this dark area is blighted. This is a blighted region. It's undead curse and there's undead all over it. There's a few of them. Basically, any place that's dark, like here's a place right here that got blighted. This is all blighted. This is blighted. This is blighted. That's blighted. Any area on the map that is black is blighted. This is technically blighted. This one's a little weird, but it's blighted. This area... yep, Drak is blighted. The Lost Colony. The entire... not yet released Eastern lands are all blighted. In fact, this is the, like, max level zone, this whole area here. Because past here is, well, Yeah, level 108 to 118. Yeah, very like max level shit. So essentially, the land of Astaria, this area, is new lands that the living races occupy because their old homeland in the east got completely overrun by undead and destroyed. So all that's left is the western land. Oh, they have plans. They have plans for content. I think I have sound effects too high. They're a little loud. There we go. Yeah, they have a lot of plans for content. They just need to be able to do it. Place adds flavor. Hotness is just plain. The devs don't get any of the subscription money. They work volunteer for the most part. All the sub money pretty much goes into server costs, paying the server team, and of course to the CEO for any kind of tools they need, upgrades, stuff like that. Servers ain't cheap. The game has more than 20 players. Whenever they have an event, they get over 70. In fact, this list only shows 70 people. It won't show above it. Like, this has a 70 limit. So yeah, there might only be 16 players on right now. But whenever they host events, which isn't very often, but they do host events, like, the server can't even handle how many players are on. Okay, I need an area that's... Can I fly? Thank you. I need an area that has a few more. These are all spawn of Scorpix. Yeah, I don't want to deal with this. Okay, there we go. That's only one. Need a place with more Uzagis. Ah, 3 of them here. That works. I don't have any super good spells. I'm actually behind on a lot of my spells. Remember, a lot of the server cost isn't the amount of people, it's also the world space. You did see how big this world map is, right? Let me zoom in to where I am. This is where I am. This is the size of the land. Okay, there. That's roughly within size of the map. I zoom out. The world map is pretty fucking huge. Oh, how high can I go? Pretty high. I'm actually not sure how high I can go. Let's see. I think I'm max height. I don't think I'm going any higher. Let me up my draw distance so I can actually see the land. Oh wow, even upping it. I'm above max draw distance. How far do I have to go down to where the land's visible? Alright, now that it actually rendered. Okay, at about this height, I go above max render distance. Yeah, everything is starting to go into fog. Like, I'm pretty fucking high up. Yeah, like, there's the skybox. And there's the sun. Yeah, this has a realistic sky, by the way. If you never noticed. The clouds are even three-dimensional-ish. I'm not even sure how they pulled that effect off. Like, that is pretty impressive. Like, I'm not even sure how they did it. Like, that's photorealistic sky. Like, I'm actually unsure how they pulled that off. Like, it must be a video. Like, it must be a transparent video of some sort. And the sun's behind it. Because the sun moves. Like, the sun actually goes across the sky. I'm not even sure how they did this. Like, that's a pretty impressive skybox. Yeah, but as you can see, the cloud layer seems to be multi-layered. Like, the clouds are rolling. The clouds are rolling. But it's probably, like, sculpted clouds, maybe? Or no, it's... Maybe it's a rolling layer. Like it's a bunch of cylinders or something rolling within a layer, and it makes it look like they're tumbling over. I don't know. I don't know how they're doing it. Let me lower my draw distance a little bit. Not that far. There we go. Yeah, it's not bad for a game made in... Wait, was this game made in 1993? I don't think it was made that far back. No, this game was from like 05 or 04. I mean, you look at skyboxes in a lot of modern games, and they're pretty sad. But then most don't look up, so they don't bother. They're like, why bother putting effort into scenery no one will see? Yeah, 2003 makes sense. This game originally was branded as Horizons. Yeah, a lot of this blighted armor is junk. Add these items to Horde. Ooh, a bladed steel dirk. And it's trash. Like actual trash. Okay, these gems. Well, free XP. Ooh, 35 strength. Nope. XP. It's a fitter's cog. XP. Confectioner's cog, definitely XP. Ooh, 35 power. Oh, that's not a bad one. Okay, what a... Jeweler. You know, a socketed necklace. What do I currently have in this? Oh. A 45 power jewelry crystal. Yeah, junk. Oh. Steel scale? Yeah, junk. Alright. Yeah, certain mobs like these Usagis, you basically get Horde and other loot items from them. The entire purpose of these mobs is for dailies, and they reward you for farming them with loot. Most of it's junk, but hey, at least I got free crafting XP just by killing a few of these. Leggings. Blighted armor necklace. Yeah, plus 15 armor, minus 20 spirit. Yeah, they're still bugged. They only give minus spirit. They're junk. Hey, at least crystals are free XP. I need 16 units of chitin. I have 12. If you're wondering how much level it is to level 64, I'm at 77.6 thousand out of 390,000. And these things are worth 1.7k each. I'd have to kill 300 of these to level up. Oh, less than that. Still a lot. I mean, these are level 45 mobs, and I'm level 63, so I should be fighting level 60 stuff. Yeah. Also, there are 2 people below level 10, and 6 people below level 100. Alright, this should be the last one. Why are you trying to lose MMR? Gaining MMR is hard enough. There's always going to be an idiot on a team. Yeah, dexterity ring, plus 9 dex, minus 20 spirit, plus 20 bow. Amazing if you're an archer, but otherwise... Oh yeah, prevents recall, prevents teleportation. Yeah, go fuck that thing. That is trash. Let me in the air! Alright. I'm guessing the NPC I need to deliver to is just over here. What does adding to Horde do? Increases my Horde value. I use Horde for certain abilities. Like, for instance, like the most obvious one, Gold Rage. It costs 2,060 Horde to use. And there's other abilities, like, this one's really scary to me. Shield of Gold converts 50% of damage to Horde reduction. Reduces 3 Horde point per damage. Reduces up to 500 damage per hit. In other words, with Shield of Gold active, I can take up to 3,000 damage in a hit. It's going to reduce half of it, so 1,500. And it's going to remove 500 Horde to survive that hit. Or wait. No, I have that wrong. It's 3 Horde point per damage. Reduces up to 500 damage per hit. Wait, okay, I have that backwards then. Oh, if I take... Okay, that's completely backwards. So it reduces up to 500 damage per hit, so... If I take 1,000 damage, it's going to absorb half of that for 500. Yeah, so yeah. So it absorbs up to 500 damage, which takes up to 1,500 Horde for that hit. I currently have 2.4 million Horde, and I'm under the amount of Horde size I need for my level. I have Horde size of a level 61-ish. I'm level 63. I need more Horde. My Horde was fine for a while, then I leveled up a lot. Well, I got a Malhander token. Okay, he only accepts tokens. How many of these do I have? I have 3. Oh, I have enough to get one of these. Spell Tech Kit. Okay. Spirit-based damaging range spells. Flame. Ice. Nature. Energy. Primal. Mind. Ooh, 10% chance to add plus 100 primal and do maximum damage on ranged spell hits for 10 seconds. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty good. I didn't even realize this was a thing. Oh, I also got 90,000 XP for that quest, by the way. That's a chunk. That doubled my current XP to my next level. Oh, I modify a spell with this. So I'm using Drain Bolt 5. I'm level 63. I mean, obviously I'm getting this. can be applied to... Yeah, I apply it to a damaging range spell. Obviously, I would apply it to my Drain Bolt. Like, my Drain Bolt currently has no modifiers. Can it have modifiers? It should be able to have modifiers. But I need to look up Drain Bolt. Okay. I'm at 63. Yeah, I get Drain Bolt 6 in 2 levels, so I shouldn't waste it. Alright. Because I can only get one of these things every 3 days, so I might as well not waste it. Yeah, minimum adventure level 65, so in 2 levels, which I can get pretty quickly. Well, now I have it. Yep, daily ancient relics, yep. I guess you can get up to 2 tokens? I guess you get a... That's a daily. Oh well. Well, now I have it. That's good to know. Alright, so what else can I do? Enter the Great Battle. Where's that? Silver golems, revenants, wraiths, tainted spirits, dark crawl gatherers. Yeah, this isn't the great battlefield. I don't really know where it is. Well, let me look for depolarized. Where is this battlefield? Really? Okay. Remnants? What? Huh. At the Great Battle. Okay, I need to look this quest up. quest is called Remnants of an Artifact. Remnants of an Artifact, Part 1. Oh, okay, that's why I can't find it. The Great Battle is a different map area. I'm actually in the correct area for it. It's over at the Tower of Healing. Okay. The large crater in the sand where Ryzen Stormbringer detonated a powerful artifact, destroying himself, Torrin McClar, and much of the undead horde. Ah, it's the clerical token quests. Okay, so the Great Battle. So I have to go to... Alright, I think I got it. So I go to the crater. So the crater... Yeah, here it is. Here's the Great Battle. I found it. Yep, there it is. So right here is essentially where, yeah, this is the boom. I've never actually been there. Alright. Let's learn together. Are you a Banovator? Goodbye. Someone who got flagged as a Banovator. Okay, here we go. The Great Battle. What's this look like? Huh. Not what I expected, to be honest. Plenty of debris piles. And a fallen patriarch. Are you going to attack me? Okay. Oh, the wiki? I forgot about it. Maybe later. Oh my god, I'm getting surrounded. Okay, time to use my AoEs. Because I am getting absolutely surrounded. Probably use my spike scales just to deal some damage. For those I'm not actively hitting. Oh, got one. There's another one here somewhere. Ooh, killed 3 at once. I think that's all of them? Oh, one left. Like ants. Oh, that's a lot of loot. Okay. Baloneth the Detestable? Alright, if you want to attack me, go ahead. You don't like that attack, do you? That did half your health. Don't you dare heal in my presence. Get stunned. I need 12 of these? Okay. And each of these remnants is 1. Alright. I guess I'm killing these origins because they're going to aggress on me anyway. I'll kill one of you two. Well, I actually missed. Impressive. Why is the text label clipping into the geometry? I don't know. That's just the way it works. To make things more interesting, could have a more biped experience. Bloop. Now I'm a biped. Well, biped-ish. My average viewers? Depends. Nah, if you want to see worst game ever made, check out Josh Strife Hayes' series. There are some shit ones on there. When he goes on worst MMO ever series. Fiesta, I was feeling sorry for Josh, him playing Fiesta online. I was legit feeling sorry for him. Like, that's a slog. Put it this way, he was playing for a while, and apparently, like, there's in Fiesta, there's no progression. Period. There's nothing. You don't get abilities, you don't... There's nothing. It's just auto attack forever. Okay, now I know you're trolling. Har har, Clouserd. He would actually rate this one kinda high. Most of the games that he puts on his worst MMO ever list have pay to win bullshit. This game doesn't even have a cash shop. It's all subscription additives. No. It's $15 a month. That's it. Anyone who believes otherwise is a fucking retarded moron. And it's $15 a month for an upgraded subscription. That's their prices. Historia hasn't even been around for 30 years, so you're retarded. What do you mean? This game has regular updates. It's a joke that I don't find funny. This game has had more updates in the past 2 years than it has in the past 7 years. This game has regular updates. I mean, heck. Like, let's see, game updates. Their most recent updates on the 8th. And before that was the 7th, and before that was the 5th, and then the 1st, the 5th of the last month, 2nd of the last month, and so on. They have regular updates. Especially now they have a lot of things sorted, like the combat lag thing was a big update. A big thing they had to fix. A lot of minor changes, bug fixes, just a lot. Oh, I got silence. Weird. Well, silence does not affect drain bolts, so get drain bolted. I just ignore the bound spirits. They don't even do damage to me. Let's see. The most recent one. Added an option to the chat windows to turn off the autofocus, where it would automatically move to the foreground when you see a new chat message. Added an option to turn off confirmation dialog when auto-arranging inventory. Reduce the minimum footprint size of quest minimap map windows. Allowed scaling of the minimap window. Added a confirmation that's required to ignore an NPC and describes the consequences of doing so. Added an option which allows the sounds played by NPC idle animations to be muted. It's now possible to socket crystals into an item without having to open the configure crystals windows by dragging the crystal onto the item in the inventory. This is a little buggy currently. It's kind of funny. It's treating items as buildings for some reason. So they have to figure that one out. Fix an issue which can cause the cast progress breath bar to be covering other UI elements, and it's a few other fixes. Fix an issue where NPCs who are also guards were sometimes not showing their available quests. Fix an issue where installing some types of crystal were failing with mysterious conflict errors. Fix an issue where NPCs could gain a mysterious box on their head due to an issue with the vendor item inventory. Fix an issue where quests couldn't conflict with seemingly unrelated quests. Fix an issue with the current amount of coins a player could display as -1. Fix the trading window not properly showing all available skills the player has. And that apparently got bugged because that is... They said that they fixed it, didn't exactly get fixed. If anything, I think it's worse at the moment. So, oops. Lots of server-side optimizations. The game has only been in active development for 2 years. It was basically put on the shelf and mothballed for 7 years. And they have added new content. They're just trying to fix long-standing bugs that are making new content hard to add. It's funny, I can just completely ignore these bound spirits. They just don't do damage to me. In fact, I'm going to put on spike scales. There we go. Stop hating yourself. Have you actually played it, Brazing? Oh, it's a melee Argent. Oh, I've killed enough of them. Alright. Okay, I need to deal with these annoyances, these pests. Alright, another AoE should do it. Oh, do they really heal? That's annoying. Oh yeah, I also have Fire Breath. I keep forgetting I have Fire Breath. And Ice Breath too. I should finish off the rest. It missed. Alright, Gust of Wind. Alright, is that all of them? Pests. Yeah, I got some loot. Alright, so I just need more depolarized remnants. 9. Alright, 2 more. Okay, so the way multiclassing works is you don't need to start on the beginner island. You can do it in Kion. Beginner island, you don't actually need to do anything. I think as long as you get to level 4 on the beginner island, you can start with any class on New Trismus. The starter island just gives you a little bit of basics. It's a tutorial. You can always go back. Just go to the portal, and it'll take you back there. If you wanted to go through the quest lines for each of them. Multiclassing early is nice, especially with the hybrid classes that really desperately need it. Although, I think I would personally recommend just leveling like the 4 basics to like 20 each. That way you at least have a bit of a backbone for other classes, and you can pretty much choose any of them. I think that they said they're going to be implementing a system that you pick 5. You multi-class out of 5 of the available classes that you have. So you get like a unique mix of skills from 5 classes. So instead of just having one active class and like 26 inactive classes, it's going to be 1 main class and 4 secondaries. This music is different. Alright, add this shit to Ord. Nice. Destroy these. Do I bother? Or do I just pawn them off? Maybe I might just... Do I care about money? Worth 3 silver. Dragons do not get any multi-classing, and there is no plans on it because their current power level is strong enough. Bipeds pretty much have to multi-class to be on par with dragons. In fact, it is possible, if you're a min-maxer, through multi-classing to achieve higher DPS than a dragon. But it's still a little difficult. Where'd the Tower of Healing go? Oh, I'm blind. It's over here. There's no PvP. There is a PvP arena. It's totally optional. Although it's not very well balanced, of course. There is definitely challenging PvE content. I've had to get help with multiple bosses. oddness. Alright. Collect energized fragments from the polarized remnants from the crater. Alright. Okay, you just have a daily, which is enchanted grave dust. Don't care about doing that right now. If you're wondering, these quests give you clerical tokens. Clerical tokens are used to get a special title, which gives bonuses. I forget exactly what it gives, but it's one of the best titles in the game. I think it just gives a blanket amount of stats. I'm actually not sure. What do you mean couldn't solo as 20? There's no 25-man raids. There's like 10-man raids in this. Like a lot, like there is some epics that, like most of the epics in this game are supposed to be raids essentially. They're not instanced raids or anything, but they're difficult because you have to apply your raid buffs, your AoEs, heal people, revive people, that kind of thing. Avenge the Fallen. Okay, so the detestable and the disgraced. Okay, so the two bosses I have to defeat. Artifact Hunter, Armor of the Hero, Memories of the Forgotten. Yeah, I'll do these dailies some other time. Go to a pawnbroker, sell some shit. Do I still play Plarijack Gorgon? Not really, no. I was into it for a while, but eh. It's a really good game. A little too grindy for my taste right now. Although, they're adding some nice Oh, and there it goes. You know what? I actually feel like taking a nap. Yeah. Um, I'm set my alarms for like here we are. So not do a 9 alarm, but let's give myself some sleep time. So 10 and 11. Sure. Good night, guys.